is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the third-ranked team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Bringing it out, it's Humphreys. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Championship game with a pass. Catch made over the middle. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Humphreys. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
It's a quick round. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. The receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The short completion at the tight end. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled in the tackle.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Finds an open target on the left side. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
So second down after the incompletion. receiver now before the snap. Looking for a gap. It's Humphries. He's got the first and still going. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Grab behind the line. It's Humphries. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
Some pre-snap motion. Toss play to the running back going left. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that pass rusher got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Wolf. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Catch made down inside the 25. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Under pressure, just lets it go. Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. We'll check that out. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Morris.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
They try to sneak it for the 1st. The Buckeyes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and the speed they have.
Great looking drive. 11th play coming up. It's 3rd and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's got it near the end zone. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So now on comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Humphreys. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. First play of the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Fights through a tackle. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He fires downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Bootleg looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down.
You know, nice design here with the bootleg to get him out to the outside, off to the right. Looks downfield, nobody's open. So instead of throwing it and forcing it into coverage, he's got the athletic ability there to pick up a nice couple yards.
Gives it to the back. Gets the first and still running. He's in the clear. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. You know, it's explosive runs like this that can really open everything up for an offense, especially in the first half where setting the tone is so important.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He's hit as he throws it. And he finds his tight end for the catch. It's a nice game to move the football up to the 27.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. The fact is, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So, good job of showing some strength, and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Trying to find some room. It's Humphreys. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the...
He makes the catch! Touchdown, Nittany Lions! No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Gotta have your pass protection quarter on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. On the run here. Let's it go. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Offense comes up on first down with new life thanks to that holding penalty on 3rd down. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He's found some room at the 45. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
Good throw, complete to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Visible tackle there, big versus big. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throwing the ball again. There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense and your rhythm. Now,
he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Penn State offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Grabbed by the receiver.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Humphreys. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Pass is caught on a comeback route. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job at getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the field. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fights through the tackler. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got it at the 15. They'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great gain on the play.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Quick throw, the catch is made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Using his legs, it's Humphries. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Touchdown, Penn State. They finish off the scoring drive. Here comes the point after attempt. Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now at 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
With the catch, it's Wolf. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage and hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws it in. It's Morris. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
The PAT puts them up 3. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's Humphries. And he's tackled at the 25, saves by a foot of it, and he left it in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Receiver in motion now. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Buckeyes under the line in the hurry up. Off the play fake on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Caught over the middle. It's Wolf. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking deep to the right side. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to get the second half going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's the offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Out of avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Short pass finds the tight end. And it works. The first down to the 35. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Takes off in a bootleg. On the run, he'll let it go. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. He hands it off from the gun. A change of direction. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Nittany Lions looking to cash in this red zone trip. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Snags a quick throw. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
2nd down and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Penn State. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, where he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Wolf. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
The completion makes it second and short. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Wolf. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They'll give it to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A long distance defensive touchdown. Wow.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Love the call here by the defensive coordinator to be able to call this linebacker blitz to come up with a sack. And over the years, Penn State blitzes these backers and they're more effective than maybe any school in the country.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Oh, the ball on the ground. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Well, I thought the defense had a real shot at it, but the fumble rolls out of bounds, and the offense will keep possession and a double-digit lead. What a break for the offense.
Second down after that keep it on the ground here. Breaks free. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
They're going to run it here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21. Entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And on the carry, he's heading left. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Penn State. They continue to roll up the score. Here's the point after attempt. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you got a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Pressure is coming. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Takes the handoff. It's cheap. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Quick throw, testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. it's caught off the deflection.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here, the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch to help his quarterback out.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And the same runner's got it again. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The shotgun running play call. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
QB to the tight end for a completion.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest, but on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
And that sets up a return. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's cheap.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
It's an out route, the catch made. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Try and muscle for the first down. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, That run didn't go anywhere here on third down. It'll bring up fourth down. And right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best fourth and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Quick completion to the tight end. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Caught over the middle. It's Wolf. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. Powering through a tackle. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Looking for a receiver. He's running out of time here. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! Still no answer for this offense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback just kneels down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions